Daddy Bengals, that's the team we're gonna cheer.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and there you get a look at Paycor Stadium on the banks of the Ohio River in Cincinnati. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys are in the midst of a great run. Only one loss in their last 10 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. And leading them out is their fifth-year quarterback.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Gain of 12 yards.
On first down, they go back to Mitchell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Back to throw. Hamlin. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. There he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack. And it's going to lead him to fourth down. A third and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That fifth defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
Taken in at the 22. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. I think even they will tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. Here's 3rd and 3.
11 yards on the pickup.
Burrow will throw. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And he is going to have a Bengals first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Burrow looking to pass. Now he'll tuck this and run. And Burrow going to slide to the ground as he does pick up the first down. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They go play action with Burrow. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Handing it off to Brown. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
It's a gain of 5.
Now Burrow. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
6-yard loss.
They were able to win last week despite him being sacked 4 times. They might need to tighten the reins a little bit, or this one may not end in another victory.
You're right about that. They can't count on just winning the game no matter what happens. They can't let the accumulation of hits and harassment in the pocket get to their quarterback. Got to stop that, give him clean lanes to throw the football in order to have a better chance to win again this week.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Hamlet. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Hamlet. Screen play, setting it up for Mitchell. Close to the 40 at the 39. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. There's a short one complete to Harris. So the completion good for just 3. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. Here is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. Hamlet. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Off the play fake. Hamlet. Repeat of the last play, finding Walker. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back to throw now on 1st down. Throwing left side, and Watson has it. This is 2nd and 8.
Christian Watson out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Off play action. Hamlet. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And the Ravens are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
4 yards. That's good for Baltimore. 1st down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Christian Watson with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Ravens get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it was all capped off by a touchdown catch from Christian Watson. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And as we transition into the second half of the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a consistent basis. Currently the NFL's leader in passing as we play here in the month of November. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. The numbers there for Brown from a week ago. 21 carries, 92 yards, and a touchdown. Now it's Burrow.
We all know he had a big workload last week, so I'm eager to see if they decide to back him off a little bit. Personally, I hand it to him 20-plus times again. When a running back's locked in like he is, I want him to keep touching the football.
And that went to the right side and incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Ravens offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. Here's Mitchell now to kick off the drive. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 38-yard line.
Back to throw. Hamlin. That's taken in by Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Baltimore first down.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 47.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. A short one there, caught by Likely. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Looking to throw. Hamlin. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage. But I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bengals will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The home team's offense and running back Chase Brown set to take over once more. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently 2nd in the NFL in rushing. Travis Jones makes a tackle.
At the 15-yard line.
Running right, here's Brown. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give left side, Brown with it. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and...
Here's Burrow. Man open left side is Brown. Oh, that's just not inside the 25.
And the Bengals first down.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
That's another Bengals first down. First and goal at the
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And this is incomplete. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. They'll look to throw again. This will be caught at about the 5. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Back to throw again. This is caught. Touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. A 10-play drive that time. And it ends with a Bengals score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. A short one there, caught by Likely. Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 30.
Operating from the gun, Hamlin. And he's got his man on the out route. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have a Ravens first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. Now the former volunteer, it's Dylan Sampson. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun, Hamlin. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They'll send a big tight end in motion right. First down, here's Mitchell. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Off the play fake. Hamlin. Quick throw there is incomplete. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here, going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Now this time he'll look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. These two teams met in Baltimore, you might remember earlier in the year, with the Ravens winning that game. So a win here in Cincinnati would give them the season sweep 2-0. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now a play fake here on first down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now. He finds his receiver, Watson.
Complete to Christian Watson.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. Back to throw. Hamlin. And this will be broken up and incomplete. Now penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. And this third down looking very tough after the holding penalty. Third and long. Operating from the gun. Hamlin. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And his kick is good.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
He'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
Burrow will throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Got him in. It's Brown.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Now it's Burrow. Wide open receiver complete. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Burrow looking to pass. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Another Bengals first down.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will knot us up at 10. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
They'll complete this one to Watson.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Here's 2nd and 3.
A final shot before break. Hamlin. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
So we are deadlocked at the break here, and the EA Sports Halftime Report starts now. Here's Scott Hansen.
Our journey through the NFL starts now. We begin at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And this is Jalen Lane. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. The Titans are back to within a game of 500. They move to 5-6 with the win. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And this is Cam Skattebo. He'll find an opening and take it in, a 6-yard rushing touchdown. These two teams all square 7-7 at halftime. One more to show you. Let's go to Cleveland. It's the Browns taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this is the Bucs quarterback. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. The Bucs have the lead in a game where both teams come in on losing streaks, so someone's got to get out of here with a victory. And a look now at the rest of the action around the league here in week number 12. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bengal offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Now Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
16 yards. That's good for a Bengals first down.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Bengals first down.
Play action, it's Burrow. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable, usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Down to the 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Bengals. And McPherson on for the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. Showing off that speed and electric boost that he has. 95 yards that kick return goes down for. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Ravens offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Throwing to start the drive. Hamlin. That's to Mitchell out of the backfield. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. And down he goes just beyond the 35. And that pretty move got him some extra space to run. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll go with the keeper. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. The Ravens send their punter out now as he's on here to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Burrow gets this one quickly out wide.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Second.
Now it's Burrow. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
The good news, they kept the ball. Bad news, it's 3rd and long.
Back to throw here.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
A 10-yard gain, but it's 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll start with a run by Mitchell.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
2nd down and a yard.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
And Baltimore, 1st down. I'll pick up with 2 yards. 1st down, Baltimore.
Right back to Mitchell here. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
Back to the ground here, Mitchell.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
A gain of 17 yards. Brings up 2nd down at the 19-yard line.
From the gun, again to Mitchell.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Now again, right side. Sampson. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
And his kick here is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17.
Bengals,
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. Was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd down and 12 yards.
Here's Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Let's take it inside his own 40. So possession goes over here on the punt. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And you get a look at the numbers. They don't even tell the whole story. This has been a tremendous performance to this point. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hamlin. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3-and-out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals drive about to get going. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. The Bengals bring out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. So not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. They run over center with Mitchell. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
3 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down.
Another run with Mitchell. 64 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. This 2nd and 4.
16-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. Hamlin. And he will find his man on the outside. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Hamlin. Quick throw that's complete on the inside slant. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
5-yard line.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Ravens will add to their 4th quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This time it's 3rd and 3. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And he's taken down inside the 30.
11 more yards. That's another Bengals.
This is Brown going up the middle. Oh, no, he lost the football. Well, I think a Bengal player was able to get in there. He was. And they'll keep possession of the football.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Up the middle they go. Vickers. And running with power here. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Ravens' 9-yard line.
Now back to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Jamar Chase from 8 yards out. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now, and remember, they are riding that very impressive 7-game winning streak, trying to push it to 8. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
In motion left goes Watson. And Walker has it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. once again, it's Mitchell. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and it's second down.
Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll dump that one off to Mitchell.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Back to throw. Hamlin. That is caught. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
17 yards.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
And they take a knee.
On the handoff, Mitchell.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great play there.
With his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to extend their lead.
You get in a second and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
34. Bengals 24.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. He juked him.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So Burrow and the Bengals
Down by 10. A minute 15 remaining. They'll need a score here and also likely an onside kick recovery. But first things first. First and 10.
Pass complete to Higgins. Here comes second down at 5.
A gain of 5 brings up
Burrow.
the 29-yard line.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
That's good for a Bengals first down. First and 10.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go.
Burrow. That's complete to Chase. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is third down now. Throwing, Burrow. To the sideline and incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
No choice but to go. Here's fourth down now.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he will have the conversion on fourth down. He's out of bounds as well to keep their hopes alive.
At the 50-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete. Another try, second and 10 now. To throw, Burrow.
That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Now Burrow.
And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Bengals first down.
A final shot now for Burrow.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is going to be stopped here for no gain, and that is going to be the final play of this football game. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence,